Aquarius Rising. This is your monthly reading for the month of June 2026, or whenever you see it. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Why do I always say that with you? Maybe I don't. Whatever. Love affair. Dirty little secret. Sex fix down low. So the cards that were flying out as I was shuffling was King or Knight of Cups and Ace of Swords. I was like, oh, they got a victory and a new little love affair. They did a little love offering and they were successful. Like, yes, but then I got the Swords and Ten of Cups reversed, like the wider circle or the family or whoever the fuck is not having it and is talking they shit. King of Pentacles reversed at the base, so it's like they're just out for your money or da 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 da. Anyway, let's just see where you stand, Aquarius Rising. Four of Cups. You're pulling out Four of Cups and Seven of Pentacles reversed. So due to avoidance, you're not really wanting to look too closely at any little thing. You might see something you don't like with the moon reversed. Judgment. But you know the truth. You know the truth. And honestly, you know your truth as well. Judgment's my favorite card. It's like, no, I got some shit to say. You're going to hear me talk my shit. I've been through a bunch of shit and I'm not going to play little people games for little people minds. I'm just going to do what feels right and follow my calling and I can trust myself. XYZ. Good for you. Okay. So then what do you have? That is what is relevant to this reading as you roll into June. Judgment. Thanks again. Thanks again. You have the fucking voice to project and tell some people who the fuck they are and who they're fucking with. Why is that relevant? What is this like knowing? You've got some kind of knowing. Justice reversed. Okay, this is kind of some big shit here. Three of Swords. Oh, is this like some infidelity shit down low? Yes, that's my behind closed doors card. Yo, the triangulations 3-3. Oh hell no! Who did it? I guess it was you, cause I got that fucking. Okay, so if you're on this reading, I probably already titled it, so you knew it was for you. Six of Swords reverse. This is messy. This is messy. Okay. Yay! I just had a very serious reading for Capricorn, so I'm here for some fucking petty bullshit. Let's go. Okay. What does Aquarius Rising need to change for their best interest? Okay. This is the financial dependency. Four of Swords, a fucking laziness. Okay. Then you with a star, your card. Three of Swords. So how did you end up in this situation? Is my question. We're gonna pull out some messy cards. What is this? Okay, let's get the love relationship deck, singles and relationship deck. Let me get back in a frame here. Boundaries. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. Okay. Self-neglect. You're neglecting your own needs and relationships. Practice self-care. Unavailable. You're chasing someone unavailable, or you are the one. Okay. There you go. You don't have good boundaries. You don't want more for yourself. You're saying, I've already been defeated in love so many fucking times. And, like, I'm just trying to be authentic and real about my values or what's important to me, that I don't really give a fuck to build anything. Like, I know my true self and life's not fair. I don't deserve better. Is that really the case? Okay. I know my value. I know who I am. And the fact is that life's not fair. I don't deserve anything. So you're over here allowing yourself to be breadcrumbed and controlled, that, and hid away and be triangulated into being the other person, feel unloved. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. That's going right there. All right. First of all, let's pull some cards for you and this person, and I am gonna be petty here. And 445 on the fucking shit. I know I'm right. Okay. See, I got the Judgment too, bitch. So you about to find out. What does this person have to say about you from their subconscious? I forgive you. This is the third. This is the person who's triangulated you. Okay, you're the down low dirty secret. Here's what they want to say from their subconscious. I do wish you well. Thank you for leaving me. I don't trust you. I couldn't tell you face to face. As ultimately what's going on with that. So even if you're still, I know, as a distraction from your pain. Yeah, exactly. You're distracting yourself from your pain. This is from you. We haven't even gotten into that. Your subconscious is like, I got some shit to say. Hey, we haven't even gotten to that. Okay. This is the person that you're in this messy situation with. They forgive you. They know that you just bounce the fuck out or whatever, or you're ghosting them, or something's happening here that they don't, they can't be upfront with you. They don't trust you. They want you to leave them alone. They've got a bunch of fucking problems. Clearly, they're cheating on their person with you. I do wish you well and I forgive you. That's great. Whatever. Like, ultimately, they got their own issues. And that's none of your business, because this reading is about you, my dear. And what does your subconscious want to say to you? So many things remind me of you. I am becoming a better person. I wonder if you're happy without me. I left when I saw you with someone. I left before you could leave me. Okay. So this is all about self-denial. I know this is like a strange way of talking about your subconscious with this deck, but it seems to work for me. So this is where we're going. Okay. So many things remind me of you. So the thing is that there are so many messages from like spirit to you everywhere. And ultimately, this is part of the process of you becoming a better person, by you continually feeling unloved and getting into these entanglements, and then everybody around you judging you, and then the person bouncing out on you or you bouncing out on them, and shit getting weird. And this continuous cycle is part of your growth. I wonder if you're happy without me. I left when I saw you with someone. These two together, you can't be in touch with your true self and your higher self and your best interests that you fucking know damn well better with this Judgment card. See, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I was beginning to doubt myself right there. And then I was like, no, I burped. That's for real. You can't be in trust. You can't be in trust. You can't trust yourself. What the fuck? You can't trust yourself. So like you're denying yourself here. Why don't you trust yourself? Okay. Okay. Why don't you trust yourself? Let's ask the tarot. Why does Aquarius Rising not trust their inner knowing, their judgment inner knowing? This is it. Three of Pentacles reversed. You don't feel like you've mastered anything. 10 of Cups reversed. You've got childhood wounding and people that have fucking turned on you and shit. Someone that you really respected as a place of authority. 6 of Swords reversed. There was drama and trauma around them. The Hermit, you haven't done the introspection. You haven't had time alone. You need more time alone. A lot of things have just really been about sex and drama and trauma because it makes you feel alive. Okay, well, here we are. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do, King of Swords? What are we going to do? All right. So continue with the reading because I'm locked in now. Like, I want to get some answers for you straight away, because this self-denial, like, we had to get through all that to find out you didn't trust yourself. And, it's that authority figure, whoever that is, like, to you. And it could have been a father figure or whatever, or an ex-lover or somebody that like you really respected and like protected you and cared for you and like was a good leader, and the Sun reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. This is just devastating. Page of Swords. This is something that's kind of taken some time to build, and now we're here. So that's what we need to know right out the gate, is it's not going to change overnight, but that doesn't mean that we don't work on it, because there are rewards every step of the way when we start working our way out of the 8 of Swords. Ask me how I know. Sun reversed. Depression, sadness, not feeling in tune with the self. 2 of Cups, not being able to mirror. The mirroring is incorrect here. So you're looking for people to mirror you, and you're running into people that like are triangulating you, that they have something else that's a greater priority than you, and like you're just being treated as like unimportant, second best, whatever. And why is this happening? Because you have treated your own self as unimportant, second best, your inner calling, your inner knowing, your personal truth, your sense of self. You've denied that. You've pushed it down. And because you put someone else as a higher authority than you, than your own inner knowing. You said someone else's opinions of me matter more than my own personal truth. Therefore, I continually degrade myself, and no judgment here other than like, God damn it, you deserve better than this. And I know on some level you know that. Like, as far as the cheating thing goes or whatever, that's on them. Like, that's my opinion. I'm not like the arbiter of fucking justice here, but justice. You know, your whole concept of what's fair and true and right and wrong. Like, you don't believe that you deserve fair, true, right, and wrong. It's like, world's not fair. I mean, why is that? You know, temperance, things have gotten to an extreme place and it really needs transmutation, period. Like, it's getting to a rough place, which I don't have to tell you that. What do you need to have the courage to do? Three of Swords, you've got to fucking heal this, you know, face the wounding, first of all, acknowledge it exists. Eight of Wands reverse, you got to cut contact off from this triangulation as well. Ten of Swords, you need to completely end it. Like, whatever this is, has got to go. Why? Because you deserve better. Because you need to be put first. The world. It's also like, you need to reclaim your privacy. Six of Swords reversed, things could get messy, and I think it like shutting off social media, blocking people that are attached to this person, and just turning away from like literally anything that could be involved with this drama here. If anything, like if like let's say that you found them on Tinder or whatever, like then you need to delete the app. Like that's where we're at. We need to completely cut this off. That's what you need to have the courage to do for your own best interest in this opinion of source. Do what you want to do. This is your life, okay? But this is like going into troubled waters, dealing with the situation. And because it's so chaotic, in order to love and protect yourself best, you need to close off any openings or gaps in your protection from people yapping, people talking, anyone trying to get back at you, this person trying to bring you back in to, you know, hey, you up at 3:00 in the morning? No. That's got to go. What's the detail that you may have been avoiding that you need to watch out for in June, Aquarius Rising? What's a small detail that you might miss? Queen of Swords, the personal truth, what you know to be true, and talking your shit and being so fucking serious about it. The full reverse. Like, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I deserve better. Bass in the voice. All secrets out. 10 of Wands. This is not your burden to carry. 8 of Pentacles. If this has been an ongoing thing too, I feel especially if it's work related and something comes up at work, if it's been an ongoing thing, if you're contacted by the spouse of the other person or whatever, I almost feel like you need to fucking just be like, this is what it is. Because it's not my burden. I'm not lying for nobody. I'm not lying for this fucking person. Because here's you. Does that person look like they're just keeping their mouth shut? That angel up there? That's you. No. They're blowing a fucking trumpet in that motherfucker's face. You're gonna wake up. Guess what? There's a fucking tsunami coming in. You didn't see? Well, now you know. That's hard as fuck. This is about just getting the bass back in your voice and just saying, man, I fucking deserve better. The devil. I mean, this has been going on for a fucking smooth minute. And it's not easy to break. We already got the fucking 8 of Swords reversed. We know it's not going to be easy. Or, I don't like to say it's not going to be easy, though, because if the timing's right, it really can be. What I want to say is that this is a cycle that will continue until the chains are broken, and chains are broken by you setting those boundaries and saying, you know what, I'm not ignoring myself anymore. If I put you in a place where we could be doing whatever, like, no. The irreconcilable differences, lovers reversed. Are you on the same path as any of these people? No. You're on the path of truth and justice. You're on the path of fucking knowing what's up. You know a hell of a lot more about this world and the way it works than most people. And you're over here messing around with people who are cheating? Fuck no. Page of Cups. I mean, look, they might try to come back, with a little bit of, hey, Aquarius Rising, like, I had a long talk with the person, and I guess we're just going to go on a break, and I would really like to see you right now, or whatever. Like, someone's going to come forward. They are going to come forward with some kind of emotional positive messaging. What are their real intentions? The Hangman. They've got a new perspective. This is also sort of a secrecy card. Not hugely, but a little bit. Oh, hell no. They're going to lie to you saying that they broke up with this person, but that's a fucking scam. I knew it. Dude. Why the fuck are they doing this to you? Why do they have the audacity? Like, we know why this has been allowed, because your boundaries are poor and your self-love. Like, you would have never even entertained this situation. You wouldn't have been available to it energetically, first of all. So it would have never even happened. But then, like, the way that things kind of progress, it was like, okay, is this a boundary? No? All right, let's go. Is this a boundary? No? All right, I'll push past that one too. And so it progressed. And here we are. Hey, you know full well that I'm married, or I'm in this relationship with this other person, and they don't know, and you're the other person. Can we still do it? Can we still fuck? Like, oh yeah, can I lie to you in your face? Ace of Swords, the lie, the Lovers reverse, that we broke up as a scare. Oh, fucking Queen of Pentacles. I got the Seven of Swords at the back. Oh, Page of Pentacles. Okay. I wonder why that came up. This is maybe the other woman or the other man. It's someone who's a provider financially or materially. So, like, either she's a little woman with a baby at home or pregnant, or like, working hard, and she's very earthy and down to earth and shit like that, and like humble and whatever. I almost feel like there's a kid involved too. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Or they're a financial provider for them in whatever way, if they're male or whatever, the other person. But they're lying to you in your face. Okay, so I wanted to know, oh, is it because you're some sort of financial providership? Or you just got a hot body? What is it? Why does this person think that they can play in your face? I guess it's the boundary breaking, but like, why are they doing this? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, that's similar energy. So they have their own independent source of money, whatever it might be. And they're a very indulgent person. They're a sensual person. Two of Wands, they like sex. They also like looking around. They're very inquisitive. They think a lot. Six of Pentacles reversed, they're greedy. Six of Cups reversed, their love is conditional. They don't give a fuck. I mean, this is honestly like pretty decent energy, I'm not gonna lie. But that doesn't stop this from being at the center of the situation. Like, the devil's still here. You could have good energy and be acting like a piece of shit. Come to find out. And that's part of your learning in this situation as well. But what's the secret you don't know about yet? You're about to find out. Seven of Cups. Some clarity. Eight of Cups reversed about a fucking situation that needs to be cleaned the fuck up. Ten of Cups reversed. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. The whole family over there is completely falling apart because of this sexual indiscretion. So the home's already been wrecked. But what's their other person's reaction to it though? Like, what are they gonna do? Three of Pentacles. Let's solve it privately. I don't feel like a master. It's almost, God, y'all have a similar, you and the other person honestly have a lot in common. I'm not saying you should be together or something like that. I know that like happens in stories and movies and shit, but like y'all have that Three of Pentacles reverse in common where you don't feel like anyone would love you. Page of Pentacles, breadcrumb. Nine of Cups. What about my wish? Strength. I'll just hold it down and keep my discipline. Six of Swords. I'll go to battle for them. Five of Wands. I'll fucking argue about it. Five of Pentacles. Trauma bond. 10 of Pentacles. Oh fuck, my whole fucking legacy is destroyed. King of Swords, because it's you, Aquarius, you're here, and like, oh, we're gonna depersonalize it all onto you, that you're the bad guy. Seven of Swords, that it was really them, and they're gonna fucking turn it onto you and say, oh, they were a piece of shit, they were the liar. Really, and like they're not gonna do that investigation because they're already entrapped. They don't have a choice. They already made their choice. You're about to get thrown the smooth under the bus. But they'll still try to get a little play with you if they can. Because they don't care. They're so indulgent. They're so self-indulgent. I mean, if it wasn't sex, addiction. Addiction? Okay, there's the addiction card right there. Sex addiction. Period. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Never enough. No, there's just never enough. I can't enjoy something because I'm scared there won't be enough, so I gotta go get more and more and more and more. Gross. Like, but their energy's good too. So it's like, it's just so much bad karma for this person. I cannot begin to tell you. Empress reverse. It's never enough. Taking to the extreme. Having everything in life handed to you and fucking squandering it. It's crazy that like there's people out there that do that, but like it's to bring lessons to people who need to put themselves first, frankly. Who think that everyone else is high-minded and fair-minded and is with it. Judgment, knows the truth, knows some shit, has been through some shit, wouldn't do that to someone. Or if they did, it would be because they're denying themselves because it's like, life's not fair, life's evil, like, fuck it, you know, which where you're at, like, fuck's sake. You know, their person put themselves in that scenario as much as you did karmically. And as far as boundaries go, their boundaries have also been tested by this person. Trust and believe that you're not the first one to have created drama and chaos in this relationship. Their boundaries have also been tested. They didn't speak up. They didn't fucking put their shit out on the fuck. They didn't lay their dick out on the table and say, no, if we're going to have a sexual relationship, I need to fucking feel loved. I need to be exclusive. I'm not going to give it up to just anybody. They didn't call their emperor shot because they could have. They've had plenty of opportunities with the Wheel of Fortune. That's what I'm talking about. They have all the authority in their relationship to actually fucking put the hammer down on this motherfucker, and they haven't done it. Knight of Cups reverse because they're afraid they're unlovable. Okay, so if you wanted to know the whole dirty details about them and their situation, 2324, I get it. You want to clear your conscience, I get it. But ultimately, they're a narcissist. This person you're involved with, they're a at some level. Narcissist behavior. Okay, there's enough. Whatever. Like, I don't even give a fuck. I'm so sorry. I just don't care. I was about to make this whole disclaimer, like, maybe not. I'm not. It's like, you know what the fuck I mean, okay? Don't sue me. What is the end? Okay, what are you learning about? I'm like skipping ahead to the end because it's like, I already know the situation. So ultimately, what do I need to do? Block and deny. But like, what are you learning about here? What was the point of all of this? Nine of Pentacles. That is so interesting. This person is really embodying something that you need to take for yourself, which is your own independence, your own luxury, your walled garden of protection and indulgence. You're worth the love. You're high value. You have a sense of mastery. You're good vibes. What the fuck about that? You know? And like getting caught up in all this, I do feel like you're smart enough to figure this out, okay? Because a lot of people will get very much caught up in all of this stupid ass drama, and I already sense that you're like, fuck it. Fuck it, let's get the fuck out of here. Like, okay, close this out. But if you don't pick up what this shit is putting down, it's likely to happen again. We need to learn what the fuck is happening here so we can get this out of here. For real. And the truth is that as like they luxuriate and their indulgence of, oh, I love sex, I love eating, I love my luxury, I love feeling good, and I'm proud of it, and I don't let anyone tell me what to do. In fact, I tell others what to do, and I'll even go so far as to run game on them and shit like that. And I'm not saying you have to do that, but this Knight of Cups reverse, because it's like you, at the very beginning of this reading, I saw that you scored, which was the Knight of Cups upright. Emperor returns. This is where you're going. The boss. The one in control, the one calling the shots, the one ready to act. But also the one that sits back and lets the people come to them because you're elevated. You're at a higher tier. You got your shit figured out. Again, the Wheel of Fortune. Timing's good for a fucking major change with this for you. It's very favorable for you to break this cycle. But ultimately, it's just saying, okay, just block them and then you're good. The inspiration comes back after that. So as much as I'm not telling you this whole like plan of attack and like, well, first you block them and you delete the app off your phone and you don't talk to anyone. And then if the little woman or the man that's paying all the bills comes to you and it's like, did this in fact happen? And you say your piece, but then that's it. And you're like, okay, good luck. I'm out of here. Like, fuck this. Okay, but then what? Right? Then what do? There's a new inspiration here. And it's about how you've lost the higher ground and kind of dug a hole for yourself. And this has been a long time coming, but you've also worked really hard at something. You've grown to a level of mastery here. But because things got out of your control, this tower moment after tower moment, because the values weren't there, you're interacting with people who have fucking shit values. And the thing is, why are you getting involved with people with shit values? Because your values are trash right now. This is changeable, very changeable. But this justice reversed, like the world is unfair, I deserve punishment. Like what is this? Get that the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what you've done. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. Then the boundaries are engendered. When you change your values here with the justice reverse, then you get the boundaries back. Then you can be as unconventional as you please. You don't have to be tied down to anyone. You're back in control. You can make strong choices about who you have sex with. Are you gonna pick an Empress or a Queen of Pentacles? Because ultimately, the Queen of Pentacles, an Empress reverse, like, is trying to control you, micromanage you. Man or woman doesn't matter. Queen of Pentacles, they're already financially abundant. They always have enough, whatever they need. They are sensual, yes. They do enjoy themselves and a bit of luxury and everything like that. They always have their own shit, though. They don't need anything from anybody. Meanwhile, the Empress is having to control and manipulate and run game on everyone around them to get everyone to bring them what they want and what they need and what they desire. And it's very gross, again. So you deserve so much better than that. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that the world is fair, that there is karma, that people like this will get theirs. Maybe not in this lifetime, but in many lifetimes to come. That is recorded. Trust and believe it's recorded. And what's more is that as soon as you start setting boundaries, as soon as you start having a fair-minded valuation of yourself and what you know to be true, what you've been through, the two are very much intertwined here. All right. So how does everyone react when you block and get them the fuck out of your life? Queen of Wands reversed. Oh my God. Well, you know what? They're a harlot. They're so sexy and so evil. Like, Four of Pentacles reversed, and they fumbled me. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, I'll just find somebody else, but it's not forthcoming. Nine of Swords. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. King of Wands. Am I going to be found out to be a fucking total douchebag by everybody I know? So anyway, yeah, they're going to have a hard time, but fuck them. What do you need to release for your own best interest by the end of this month? Queen of Cups reversed. this like emotional, yeah, all of this emotional instability and fearfulness. Uh, this just is not as unbecoming of you, my dear. And the whole point of why this is happening is because you aren't putting yourself on a pedestal. You've won so many victories in your life. You've been so fair-minded. I mean, I don't need to know anything about your fucking past. If you've got this card and what you own, what you have, that's all I need to know. You know, you've been through the whole fucking arcana, the whole fucking thing. You've been given God's insight, the Ace of Wands. You have the connection to Source, okay? You could be doing this. You could be fucking telling people about themselves. Why aren't you? You need to be. Why? Because you fucking devalued the fuck out of yourself. And it's made you an emotional fucking basket case. You need to get back in connection with Source. Nine of Cups keeps coming back up. It's going to take time for you to show up emotionally for yourself. But it is time. Again, like it's this whole thing over again, right? It's just going to take time. It's a process. All I want to say right now is that there's rewards all along the way. And it is worth it. Breaking a devil cycle is always worth it. There's always another thing around the fucking corner because we're alive and not in spirit, just fucking chilling, hanging out. There's always something to do, but we're always making progress. And after every trial, there is a reward. Give us the clarifying life situations card for Aquarius Rising, please. Manifest the new. Embrace change and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intentions. That comes down to this. Justice. Justice upright. Life's always working out for me. I deserve fairness, equality, trust, balance. I can be truthful and expect someone to be truthful back towards me. I can be placed high on a pedestal. Look, he's literally on a pedestal. He's literally on a pedestal. I can be placed on a pedestal because I've done the work. I've fought the battles. I will go to war if need be for myself and for the ones that I love. That's the manifestation right there. Your angels, guides, and loved ones have something to say to you for this month. What is it? Stay present. That's where life happens. Do not disassociate from the situation. This is happening. It's happening. But this also helps you get through it as well. Just be aware of what's going on. You know, it's like you need to look out. You need to be looking for what could be gained or learned from this situation so you ensure you don't repeat it. Because I know you're strong as fuck and you can just sail through this and be like, okay, whatever. You know, and continue to like shove down the emotions, deal with them later, drink it away, whatever it is, right? But you got to stay present and feel this to know what the fuck you were doing any of this for. Stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. I knew it was something like that because I was like, you need to feel this, but then I was like, but you don't need to deal with their problems. The little woman or the fucking homemaker man or whoever that is at home, that's not your problem. That is not your problem. You did not triangulate them. This idiot did. This fucking person did. Man, and I mean, that's tough, but they got to stand for themselves too. And if they come to you asking for the tea, you tell it, and that's it. And then that's done. Okay. But if they don't come to you, then don't go to them. Like, fuck it, leave them alone. You need to focus on yourself, but stay present so that you can be aware. How did this happen? Am I loving myself? And I think that's critical too. It's just like your self-talk and everything through this as well. Like, do I believe that I deserve better? Am I justified in like what happened? And even like being in this affair, and if anyone around you is trying to talk shit, and be like, if I would have known better, I would have done better, because that's the tea. And just make sure that that's true. Make sure that that's true going forward. So I hope that that was helpful to you. If you like that, please like and subscribe. I also have love Venus sign relationship readings available on my channel right now. So you can go check out your Venus sign and see what the fuck's going on there. I'm sure there's probably something over there for you. And I got new stuff coming soon as well. I love you. Take good care of yourself. Bye.